I need Mr. Wayne Rohde's attention. Yeah, you there, wiener snitchel fucking Wayne Rohde there on Twitter. I need you to read this. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. To do nothing. To do nothing. What has Nancy Pelosi done since she has been in office? Nothing. What has Bolsler done? Nothing. What has Donald Trump done? What has Donald Trump done? What has your president-elect done? Try to. You know what? I after seeing your comment, Wade, I'm not even going to pronounce your name as Wade. I'm going to call it, hey, Wade. You know, the fucking, hillbilly cities. I need to, Wayne, I'm going to get at you in a fucking second. I need some time to absorb this mentally obscured and completely fucking retarded comment you made. So you'll have to excuse me for a second. I can't fucking believe that. Manufactured.
So if you are in Michigan, if you are in Indiana, and you say,
yeah.
I don't like everything the president says and does, but my life is going well. I can put food on the table for my kids. I finally have a full-time job.
Boxed up this problem and just presented it to the public like this.
I wrote this the other day.
It's not a problem at all, Wayne. It's not a problem at all.
I mean it from the heart. And
Wayne, I need you to listen to this.
And I think you'll understand. And I'd like to just read it. And I think you'll understand it maybe better than I do in certain ways. For centuries, the African American church has been the conscience of our country. So true. It's from the pews and pulpits and Christian teachings of black churches all across this land that the civil rights movement lifted up its soul. Our nation is too divided. We talk past each other, not to each other, and those who seek office do not do enough to step into the community and learn what is going on. They don't know. They have no clue. I'm here today to learn so that we can together remedy injustice in any form, and so that we can also remedy economics so that the African American community can benefit economically through jobs and income and so many other different ways. Our political system has failed the people and works only to enrich itself. I want to reform that system so that it works for you, everybody in this room. I believe true reform can only come from outside the system. I really mean that.
Outside.
Being a businessman is much different than being a politician, because I understand what's happening. And we are going outside of the establishment. Becoming the nominee of the party of Abraham Lincoln. A lot of people don't realize that Abraham Lincoln, the great Abraham Lincoln, was a Republican. Has been the greatest honor of my life. It is on his legacy that I hope to build the future of the party, but more important, the future of the country and the community. I believe we need a civil rights agenda for our time. One that ensures...
Wade, Mr. Wayne Rohde, R-O-H-D-E, if that is truly your fucking name. And by the way, I don't do this very often, as I was telling Lone Ranger, who is a new subscriber to my channel. You're speaking of a problem you know nothing about, that you have zero knowledge of. You know what? You don't belong. There's that old song, some of these things are not like the other. Some of these things just don't belong. Well, Wayne, you don't belong here on this fucking earth. You know? Maybe if Nancy Pelosi's daughter or one of her kin ended up the victim of a stray bullet or a vicious attack by some illegal migrants, or hey, maybe even better yet, if Nancy Pelosi herself became a victim of such circumstance, she would change her tune. What do you think, Wade? What do you fucking think? You know, Wayne, why don't you just get down off your old meth pipe pedestal? By the way, has anybody noticed that Nancy Pelosi can't even form words anymore? You know, I mean, how much blow do they pass around there in the Democratic office? I mean, what, does it come free of charge once you become a Democrat? I don't know. Everybody that I've seen that it's just a disgusting feat, and that Nancy Pelosi should dare comment on the old ways of thinking. Nancy Pelosi, you are a fucking idiot. Ion, rayon detectors have been in use for decades. You're talking about old ways? Nancy Pelosi, you need to you know, Nancy, perhaps you should start ordering all of your thoughts. Maybe you could talk to Wile E. Coyote and he can get in touch with Acme Corporation and they can start giving you your thoughts on paper, because it's very obvious that your thoughts are completely fucking retarded on how to fruitfully run a country. Anyways, as usual, my name is Robert Kane and I am the host of The Devil's Advocate.
The rights to a great education.
Wayne, take your fucking medication, all right?
To live in safety.